Hey you guys, how's it going? It's Jamie, your Crafty DIY guy, and I am back. I thought I would do another episode of my Crafty Crib, where I give you like a tour of my home and just show you some of the DIY stuff that I did. Maybe it would inspire you guys. If you saw my first video of my Crafty Crib, that's when I did a tour of my kitchen. I recently renovated my kitchen. I bought my first house about 1.5 years ago. I had some really bad, I had a bad 2017. I lost 3 grandparents kind of within a short period of time. And because of them passing on and leaving me a little bit of like an inheritance, I was able to get this house. And with my parents' help, and it's been awesome. I love my house, and I really feel like my house was given to me by my grandparents because I feel like they brought me to this house. The guest bedroom is painted purple. That's one of my grandmother's favorite colors. There were flowers outside that I swear were forget-me-nots, but they're actually violas. But my grandmother loved forget-me-nots. And so there were all these little signs that just said, yeah, this is your house. This is your house. And so when I moved into this house, I went from a 1-bedroom condo into this house, and this is technically a 2-bedroom, 1 bath with 2 extra bonus rooms. And they don't have closets like technically connected to the bedroom, so you can't call them a bedroom, but whatever. I'm calling it a 4-bedroom, 1-bath house. And my house was built in 1947, and I have been doing projects, and that's kind of how I got started doing all the DIY stuff, honestly. So I thought it would be really cool for me to show you my bedroom, show you some of the stuff that's in here that I made, and maybe it'll inspire you guys too. And, if not, sorry. So let's go ahead and do a tour of the bedroom. Okay, this is probably the most important part of the bedroom, the bed. Now, if you saw my videos or my post earlier, you know that I'm a fan of those rag rig pillows. And the blue one that's striped that's there in the front, I made that one. And then that larger gray one that's kind of in the back, that's also made. But I thought it goes perfectly with my bedding. And it goes great with my blanket that I have on my bed now. My bed is a metal bed, kind of reminiscent of like an old iron bed you might have found like back in the 40s. And it's a platform bed, so there's plenty of storage underneath it, which is great. I actually use the Dollar Tree laundry baskets underneath there. And it's perfect because they fit perfectly under there. I can keep magazines and just all kinds of different stuff under there. My nightstands, they came from a thrift store. They were $20 for the pair, and I love them. Those lamps, I got those at a yard sale here in the neighborhood. They were $5 each. This little decorative ball came from IKEA. This set, I think it was $12. This painting came from At Home, and I bought this with a coupon. I think it was like $49. Don't worry, we're getting to some DIY stuff, I promise. And then these little knickknacks on this nightstand. That ball right there, I paid like $20 for that, y'all. That was ridiculous. I probably could have made it, but I loved it, and I just wanted to do that. Now, let me show you some DIYs. Now, these pieces of artwork here, I took these photos myself. Now, I travel a lot for work, and this was a state park that I visited in Albuquerque. And literally, I just took the photo with my iPhone and, brightened it up and did the filtering and all the photo edits that you can do. And then this picture, it's hard to see because of that lamp glare. This is the Rocky Mountains, and I took it from the airplane. How cool is that? And, it goes perfectly with everything that's in my bedroom. So I really, really like it. I printed those on Snapfish. And that's another set that I did. So that's another airplane shot. And then that's another state park shot. And, you just kind of play with the perspective and zooming in and out and all that good stuff. And I printed them on Snapfish. I think they were $14 maybe to get the 4 of them printed. And then I bought the frames at IKEA, and they were like $5. This is just a really cute lamp that I bought. I think I paid like maybe $10, $15 for it, something like that. This mirror, I made this. This is a bamboo skewer mirror. That center mirror, that is a Dollar Tree mirror that I just spray painted gold. And then the sticks, I just cut at different lengths and glued it all around to the back. Pretty cool, right? This theater chair, I wanted to have a chair to be able to put my shoes and stuff on. That is a theater chair that came from a local theater in Atlanta. I bought it at a thrift store, but it came with a certificate of authenticity. And it was, they did a big remodel, and it's from the Buckhead Theater here in Atlanta. And then I just kind of softened it by putting a pillow on it and then another throw blanket. There's my little Tyrannosaurus Rex ring holder. It's my little jewelry holder. Where's the jewels? There they are. See that? Kind of cool, right? That's a Dollar Tree craft I made. I took a plastic toy, glued them to a plastic tray, took those raised dots that you see in the sticker section and glued those on the sides, and then spray painted all gold. And that's where I put all my jewels at the end of the night. Now, yes, my TV is very large. It is way too large for this room. It was free, so forgive me. And I'm the typical boy for having a TV that large, I think. But it, for right now, that's what it is. And I don't have anything else behind that wall. I need to figure out what to do on there. That purple thing, I'll tell you all about that in a minute. The fan, I kind of love this mixing of modern and old. So the fan is just something I picked up at a thrift store. That's my guitar that I'm learning. And then this is just a bookshelf that I bought. What's cool about this bookshelf is these guys came from IKEA. And they were black, and they were too dark in that corner. So I spray painted them gold. And then over here you see this blue vase, and it's got a light because underneath there is one of those Dollar Tree puck lights. And then it's great because I can just go in there and go and turn it off. So it's cool because it gives me a little mood lighting, you know? And then over here, that's just another light that I had. It's kind of an industrial looking light. Honestly, I just didn't have a place for it, so that's why it's there. And then this little plant came from IKEA, and I sprayed the pot gold to match those. And then down below here, this is kind of cool. This is an airplane that is a my dad would kill me for not knowing it. It's the P something Lightning. And my grandmother actually worked on this plane. She was an architect and did all of the electronic panel instrument layout design. So my grandmother was actually recruited from high school to work for Boeing and did that. So I'm sure I've got the plane wrong, but my grandmother definitely worked on that. So let's see, what else do I have over here? Oh, this side. So these are kind of cool. These are actually books. They're Reader's Digest books, and they spell out life. Now, the other thing that you're going to see me in the background here. Let me move my tripod out of the way. This dresser, this is my great-grandmother's dresser. How beautiful is this dresser? And yes, I've got shoes under there. This dresser has been in my family. I need to fix my clock. This dresser has been in my family since the late 1800s. And when my grandmother passed on, she left this to me in her will, and I absolutely treasure this dresser. This is the original finish. I have not done anything to this dresser. The knobs were there when I got it. I don't know if my grandmother added those or not, but I've had it appraised. It's from the late 1800s. It's not very valuable, not as much as you'd probably think it would be, but to me it's absolutely priceless. And because my grandmother had these green knobs on it, I went ahead and got these green jars, and I think I picked those up at a store called Old Time Pottery, and I got those for Christmas. Now, another cool thing about my house, all the original doors and all these crystal knobs. Now you're probably thinking, is that a pool noodle? And it is a pool noodle. The reason why it's a pool noodle is because over there I have a roommate. And yes, it's literally across the hall from my room. And I also have a cat named Mr. Otis that you guys know. So I can close my door. And then that noodle prevents the door from closing all the way. But it still gives me privacy. And Otis can come in and out as he needs to or wants to, because he can literally just push his little nose through there and come right in. And then the last DIY I have is a mirror that I did. It's falling apart at the top. That's why that piece is leaning a little bit. I gotta fix that. But I have this leaning mirror that I did. And again, another Dollar Tree item. Just a bunch of those Dollar Tree frames put together. And it's fallen a couple times, so that's part of the reason why it's kind of messed up now, and I'm going to fix that. But this is my crafty crib. This is my bedroom, y'all. This is where the magic does not happen. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it.